Next speech.
The dream that I recently had, that wasn't really a dream, but more of an event, was extremely visual and great for listening to jazz music too. Basically, I decided that I need to be much nicer to myself and kinder to myself, no matter how people treat me. So I was really thrilled with that. I had a really good time. It was nice.
Next speech.
I don't often dream, so I've been describing my back pain today. It is decently intense. I would say about a 6 on a pain scale. Left lower quadrant of my lower back, kind of in the QL area. It feels like it needs to just pop. I keep continuing to stretch it and massaging it myself. Should probably go see Larry about it, but all is good. At least I'm moving and working out now. Thanks for my Mayo doctors for giving a shit.
Next speech.
I very rarely dream, so I will try to describe chopping vegetables, which I typically take a boning knife to core out the middle of cauliflower and chopping it up and putting it in the compost bin, and then I just cut off the sides to leave the stakes of the cauliflower in the middle, and then just dice it up quickly. And along with the broccoli, I usually start with the stem and then work on the florets, chopping them in about thumb-sized pieces. Carrots are washed and thinly sliced, not peeled, and celery is also there. May throw in some mushrooms if necessary.
Next speech.
Well, my back is doing much better. I still have a few twinges, but does pretty good. I am currently going to go golfing today, so we'll see how it holds up. I've started to work out again slowly. I feel like I'm about 85% on my back, so it feels pretty good. Again, down in the quadratus lumborum, probably L3, 4 maybe is where it kind of hurts. Had a woman come through and she got a little dizzy after her brain scan also, so that felt a little better for me that way.
Next speech.
I'm still kind of upset about the amount of attention that I got after my MRI. My back still hurts. Everybody seems to kind of poo-poo it and are saying, well, I'm glad you made it through there, but that's about it. It'll be interesting to go back to work tomorrow and see what happens, and more to come, I guess. I don't know. I don't usually dream.
Next speech.
I did actually have a dream last night, and it was kind of about the MRI, and it was being locked in that cage that they put you in, and the sound waves were hitting my third eye, right in the middle of my forehead, and it felt like an ice pick, and it just kept coming and coming and coming, and that seemed like it lasted for 10 minutes in my dream, which was a long time for me to dream and remember it, so that sucked.
Next speech.
I did have a dream, as much detail as I can remember. It was fighting with my daughter about her friend Faith, who was a family friend, who now sucks in my mind because she ditched us. A lot of grinding my teeth, bad vibes, bad juju. Just telling her the story of why Faith left us. It was beautiful and ugly all at the same time.
Next speech.
My back is starting to feel a little better. I'm at least walking around without a brace on. Yesterday was the first time that I've walked around without a brace on all day. I'm going to take it to work with me today just to keep the boogeyman away, if you will. Hopefully I'm coming to amend on that and things will be better and I can continue to move on throughout my life.
Next speech.
I don't typically dream, but my thoughts are still with that MRI and how bad it really messed me up. I believe the crystals in my ear were out of alignment and that in turn helped tweak my lower back. I'm currently wearing a back brace to help support my back, and the yoga that I'm doing in the morning is extremely gentle yoga. I'm used to a little bit more aggressive yoga and a lot more high intensity interval training. My back hurts and I'm glad to be in this research study. Hopefully it helps somebody.
Next speech.
I don't often have dreams, so I will describe something. I don't know what. There's tables and chairs in my house. They're nice and they probably need to be dusted, but whatever. And my floors probably need to be swept too, but thank God I have a robo cleaner.
Next speech.
I don't typically have dreams, so I will continue to complain about my MRI, the lack of response from my research team of kind of poo-pooing my injury. I believe that the inner ear balance bones were thrown out of whack as a result of the MRI, thus giving me some dizziness, and the laying still in the MRI possibly caused some injury or re-injured my lower back, bringing up an old injury of mine. I'm still wearing the brace and hopefully after this vacation can get back to doing some working out as I was before.
Next speech.
I don't typically dream, so I don't really have a dream to tell, so I'm going to try to describe something in detail that I did yesterday, and that is make the refried beans. I diced up the onion and the peppers and sauteed them and put them in the Instapot, rinsed the beans and Instapotted them, poured it out, poured the water off, reserved some beans for my wife, and blended them with a whip blender and ate them scrumptiously.
Next speech.
Well, I don't often dream, so I'll continue with my recovery of my MRI. I did start back doing some light workout. I did 1.5 days of yoga. Today I'm going to try and do some HIIT and see how that goes, some high intensity interval training. My head seems to be clearer. My back is doing better. I did not wear my back brace this week at work, so I have 3 days now without wearing a back brace, which is good. I did take my back brace to